we know that there are more students who want internships and internships available, right? There's an internship shortage, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, we can always use more internships. We can always use more micro-internships, more jobs, more apprenticeships, everything. But one of the things I would suggest students do, and it goes to something you said, which is take ownership for their pathway. While they may not have gotten the internship through whatever job board their college uses, while they may not have gotten the internship with the big fancy name that they were expecting or they wanted, go to a company, go to a local business, go to an organization and make the pitch why they should bring you in as a summer intern. Look at their entry level job descriptions. They're all publicly out there, and talk about how you want to do an internship for them this summer. Here's what you want to do. Here's the responsibilities. We've heard a lot of those situations where students were essentially able to create their own internships. And these were not unpaid experiences. These are paid. And again, by the way, this has nothing to do with Parker Dewey. All I'm talking about is, as a student, take ownership of it. The other thing is, don't limit yourself. Again, just because you're a marketing major doesn't mean you have to work at Procter and Gamble or Kraft or one of the big sort of marketing organizations or marketing agencies that you've heard of. Local manufacturing company hires marketers. Go reach out to them. Let them know that you're interested in a role. You might find you love it. You might find it's a great fit. You might find there's more learning opportunity. Again, just take ownership of that path and be open to making mistakes.
Because students who are like, I don't get an internship, I'm like, screw that. You know what? It's like, do a job that's related in some capacity, or even not, but just do
Even
something.
not. Well, that's one of the big things. I mean, students, again, take ownership of the role, but also recognize that there's core skills that you're developing. You're working at the Gap doing retail, which was, I guess, when you and I were growing up, sort of the common retail. Is the Gap even still around?
Yeah, it is.
I haven't been to a mall in forever.
I worked at Baker Square for like 8 years, 7 years.
Yeah, take a job at Baker Square and use it to hone skills like communication and problem solving. Again, don't be silly about the way you put it on your resume. Everyone knows what it is, but don't look down upon those skills. Don't look down upon the skills of working retail. And again, supporting, like, these things are core. These things are core, and these are the reasons that, again, new hires don't work out at companies. It's not because they can't program sort of Python or do a DCF in Excel or whatever. It's because they can't communicate effectively. They can't problem solve. They're not coachable.
Right.
And these skills are ones that students need to continue to hone and demonstrate when they're applying for those full-time roles or those summer internships or those part-time jobs.